I'm live. Okay, really quickly before I drop this next reading, right? I want to give a message to the practitioners and real initiates, overseas, Babas, Yalaga, Orisikinas, Yanaviti. Some of y'all that are experienced already know, okay? The ones that are master level, sought after, you know, people travel many moons and miles to frequent your business and stuff like that. Um, I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to the ones that are up and coming, especially the ones that are on social media. Y'all, when y'all have these groups and you do your seances and such, whatever, y'all have to start explaining to these people that they are not you. Because what is happening is they're taking what they see you do and starting to practice it in their own environments and sometimes others' environments without truly knowing the craft, the principles, and the LAWSs. That's very important. And it shows in the readings, especially when they don't know the difference between a Baron and a SumD. I want to say to all individuals, because I know Papa Legba is super monumental to this era, right? You have to understand that Papa Legba was once a man that walked. So when you see people giving him offerings and things of that nature, they're doing it for a reason. He also got offerings when he was alive in the flesh, in the body. So the same with the Barons, the same with the Samdis, Urzuli, Yemiya, all of these individuals receive some type of offering before you even could speak to them. Y'all do it in the industry. In the music industry, y'all want to be paid before you grace anyone with your presence. The same thing. These is monumental figures here. They're more important than you. When you start showing these individuals your craft, they don't understand that you are a practitioner. They don't understand that you are initiate. So that means you are the one that is bona fide and qualified to do what it is you do. They see something and then these fake certificates and saying that you are Yagada, that you are a practitioner, a Baba, a Yada Yi. Y'all throwing off the ecosystem, the balance. You mispronouncing names and everything, and. So I just came on to talk about that. And y'all got these Ostafiros, these ones that have a separated presence. They feel so comfortable with just coming and in my energy. And I'm aware that the big G, which is God himself, because none of us could operate without a higher power. He is the one that is omnipresent. He makes you important. Y'all get the calling on this stuff. I'm not talking to the practitioners and initiates. Y'all get the calling on this stuff because y'all got to understand that these people are chosen. Y'all, when y'all sit up here and say y'all chosen for what? That's what I asked you. What is you chosen for? Just like when they say, what is you say? You if Jesus is saving you, what is he saving you from? You got to know. It's popular to say that you stuff and say the stuff that you hear your grandparents and everybody else utter, but you don't understand that it's not for you. If someone has questions for me, you do just like anyone else. You give me the respect. You CA me, PEKA 69. That's how we do business. Now the reading I'm about to drop is important Because some of y'all feel like you can go around me or something. You get the information from me and then you want to go around me. You go to some anaconda, not anaconda. I'm not talking about the snake. And you feel like she gonna do something for you after I done already gave you the information. This is why you're being blocked. Look, let me tell you something. Going to the store and getting a Hershey bar and the cheapest bottle of whiskey that you can find is not going to open up no gates for you. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. Y'all sitting here playing. It's because I'm a woman. Y'all feel like, you know what I'm saying? The culture has not been properly introduced to none of y'all. And so it's like, hey, I'm not even going to go there. I just came to say, look, the practitioners and the niches. You know, when you watch my reading, you know what is for you. Let me also say this. Some of y'all got stuff that y'all not supposed to have, and that's the reason why you're not able to contact Yadagaba, Baba, Asiki. That's what I call him. You're not able to talk to him, none of his legion or none of that. Because you have a mixture of different crafts, and until you ascend high enough, you won't understand. And second of all, some of you're in the right area with the studies, but because you don't have an archangel there guiding you, you gonna have to throw all that stuff away. If I had to do it, you had to do it. I had to throw books away, cards away, until the right guidance came. They got to be present when you purchase this stuff. Because what happens when that stuff gets shipped, Asaka attaches to it. And next thing you know, you got that in there. Y'all know spirits is real, entities is real, frequency is real. Next thing you know, you got all that in your domain. And you're wondering why the barons are shutting your lights off. You don't even know what's up in there. I keep telling y'all feel like y'all gonna go to the market, to the boutique and grab you some sage and you don't even know how to properly administer that technique. It's like y'all feel like y'all gonna just enchant and summons all of this stuff. And then when you go to a real practitioner and they tell you 10 racks, you're gonna get upset. This stuff is serious. They the real chosen. If you don't know what you chosen for, I feel sorry for you. When I said chosen, the chosen, I'm an elect one. So I can say I read for elect ones. That's not just all I read for, but that is my craft. That's my specialty. So when you want to go to the underworld, you want to go to Papa, you want to go to Gotti, Gede, all of them, you got to go through me. You don't like that because otherwise you're just talking to the air. They hear you because I opened up the door for them. They hear you. Yeah, it was me. I opened up the door for them. I could channel them anytime I want to. They ain't gonna say nothing though because y'all don't know the proper protocol. Now, Asikana, Baba Asi, you got someone in your camp that is filthy. You can't clean nobody with the agaya in there. They doing sacred rituals and huts and calling upon Oshun and saying that's their wife. Somebody got misguided somewhere. Oshun is spoken for. It's this type of stuff that have everything thrown off. They don't bit much know who they laying down with. They know they getting penetrated. They know that something is happening because of they Ozakan, they loins. What's happening down there in their privacy. They know something is happening, but they don't quite know. And then some of them get hooked. They get hooked. Next thing you know, you got 13 females and 6 tent huts on the weekend, thinking that they Ogun Asafio's daughters and all of that stuff. Like, this is the paradigm shift. It's a few real practitioners and initiates, but y'all don't know them. They may have came across your energy once upon a time because the big G, which is God himself, the most high, the supreme creator, allowed them to be seen, but y'all don't even respect them. Because if you did, you wouldn't be sitting there poking out no dark sunglasses talking about you Asakana. This is what I'm talking about. I know who you trying to copy, and she is a Cancer, and she is a real initiate. Y'all sitting up here, y'all. This is the respect level for the women in the craft is down really low. Y'all feel like you gonna swing some dangalang and you gonna get something for free. If it's now I'm about to release this reading. I didn't already say it. Y'all don't really want what you want. Because you will be seeking spiritual. Don't go to Asikina, because y'all don't even know what fairies is. Y'all got everything all messed up. You don't know nothing about the magic realm. You don't know nothing about surely not the goddess realm. Y'all playing in the dream state. You know what can happen to you in the dream state. Y'all done caught up on all of this stuff. You got your children running around, and you got all kind of asafono up in your domain. These ones that's irritating with they presence separated. Y'all, if y'all realize that y'all calling on stuff that you wouldn't even look at, you across the street. If you seen what you call on for guidance, you across the street. I don't know what it sound like to you, but I know the voice that I hear, and they all the same. You done had 2,000 orphaneos in the last 3 years in your apartment because you feel like you calling on the same energy. This one keep going to the roundabout and going to a little water fall or something in the middle and throwing pennies in it. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all feel like y'all can just create your own asako and whatever. It is about the person, but it's not about you though. Like, it's not about you. And some people have a hard time understanding that it is about the person. Because they feel like, well, they could do it, I could do it too. No, you cannot. Some things you just can't do. It's not like, oh, I can go to school to learn how to fly a plane. It's not like that. Yeah, it's difficult to fly a plane, but you could go to school to learn how to do. You can't do that. You can't sit there and say, oh, Papa, open the gates for me. And you feel like you finna get a windfall. You know, these ones that's actually practicing voodoo, decapitating stuff and all of this stuff. That's voodoo. Y'all keep saying it's voodoo. Y'all disrespecting the crowd. I'm not into, y'all call it dark magic. I call it Asiyi. Crazy. I don't get down with stuff like that. This is why I got a spiritual team here. They choose you. You feel like because you do all the scandalous stuff that somebody finna come and be on your team. They don't even like you. They know who you is spiritually and otherwise. When I said this thing is coming to your astral body, you sat there and said, well, if it's coming to my astral body, then he must like it. You don't even know if it's a he. You don't know what it is. Why y'all think everything in this world that is being is male and female? You don't even know what it is. Man, I'm telling y'all. When I said some of y'all need to go to church, I meant that. Like you ain't even got that basis, that foundation to support your belief. Like how you know, like you ain't even tried to walk with God. You know what I'm saying? No form, no name, or nothing. You ain't even tried to do it, but you feel like the underworld is against God, which I don't understand that. Like y'all I don't get it. Like you feel like a dark angel is like, you really think he gonna allow something to exist that's against him? There's protocol. When I asked the big G, why is this happening? Why is that happening? When I got to a certain level, he told me. And I said, all right. Because what else can you say? This his stuff. Y'all got to remember that. So I'm about to release it. Release this reading. Okay? Because I like to get the energy off. It's a segment reading, you know, woo woo woo. If you wanna donate, then do so. PEKA69. Other than that, you know, you gonna show up in the reading every time. Because that's the phase I'm in. You're gonna get called out. He don't care who you is. The people up in the Oval Office ain't doing this BS. Y'all might as well cut it out and stop with that old fear tactics. Oh, was she talking about this and she talking about that? I could tell them where everything is at. Remember, I'm the one that said you ain't got no bullets. So you might want to simmer down, youngin. What you gonna do? Throw it at him? Throw it at me? That is it.